The World Teachers Day today is being celebrated under the theme that has been suggested by UNESCO. The theme is transformation of education begins with a teacher, or transformation of education begins with the teachers. I want to emphasize again, begins with the teacher, so that a Ugandan teacher who is listening there knows that it is, when you generalize, sometimes they don't particularly take it as their message. So the teacher who is listening to us today, you must know that transformation of education, which is a pillar and a fundamental key, very cardinal to national development, begins with you. And that's why you have all the reason to celebrate such a day like this. This is a well thought and suitable theme of the day because it highlights critical role and the value of teachers in building quality education system to provide quality, transformative education services, which is very key in national development. It also quantitatively underscores the urgent need of quality teachers, more so as we continue to advance the post-COVID education recovery agenda. You realize that when COVID came, it came as a threat in this great pillar of national development, that is teaching profession. Schools were shut down for nearly 2 years. Children were not going to school. But we are recovering. We have resumed back teaching. New curriculum has come in, and I can testify that it is doing a commendable job in transforming the lives of Ugandans. It is very important to note that quality teachers are very key factors in ensuring quality education in any country of the world. I want to emphasize that. Sometimes they talk of quantity, but we are looking at quality, because if we are going to have quality professionals, bankers, doctors, engineers, agriculturists, to transform this economy to middle income status, there is need intentionally for government to invest in the education sector, especially ensuring quality in the teaching profession. And I think the government has scored that in rolling out the new curriculum. Much as it has a little bit of challenges to do with issue of training, adequate training of teachers. Because as we talk now, teachers are not adequately being trained. In a school of 50 teachers, you may find that only 10 are trained. Yet all teachers need this training, and this must be a continuous training, because we are transforming our curriculum from a theoretical curriculum to a skill-based curriculum. Regarding salary enhancement, we are very grateful. The year started with a lot of challenges and things which were not clear. And we have been time in and time out in media trying to update the nations of the progress. So as science teachers and as Uganda professional science teachers, a body that is formed to look at the welfare of science teachers, we engage government, and we want to report to the nation that our engagement was fruitful. And in a very, very special way, I want to thank His Excellency, on the behalf of Uganda Professional Science Teachers Union, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni, and the government of Uganda for listening to our cry. Because for a couple of years back, like 4 years, we were marginalized, and our struggle to have that marginalization corrected lasted for 4 years, from 2018 to 2022. But 2022, today we are gathered here to celebrate the effort of His Excellency the President cabinet and all government stakeholders that after we explained our grievance, they listened to us and they saw there was a point. Because there is no way you can encourage the teaching of science and make sure that you are encouraging scientists in a country where the teachers of science are being trodden down. So when we put that message, the president listened to it and directed that salary for science teachers being enhanced. As we talk today, the salary of science teachers have been enhanced in line with His Excellency the President's directive. And the teachers across the country, with the exception of few districts that had budget shortfalls, which I'm not going to indulge in the details, but we saw just last month the PS and Secretary to the Treasury communicating to the nation that he has provided the fund to sort out the budget shortfalls in those boards. But we can say that the salaries of teachers have been enhanced, and the irregularities that came out where some of them missed out on the enhancement because the salary enhancement was automated. We are trying to correct it, and a few votes, the teachers' salaries are coming. There are few which have not yet paid, but even yesterday we saw messages coming, like from Barara City, where the teachers who had missed salary enhancement from July got their salary corrected and they received their arrears. We are calling upon the teachers who are still affected, if you are science teachers, to come up, raise your issue with the union, or you go to your district, the personnel, or the car with your county officer and raise the complaint so that you are in the same platform as your other science teachers. In that regard, I would want to continue by saying the impact to have brave decision taken by government to enhance pay for science teachers alongside other scientists is already visible. And already I have commented on the recently science exhibition day, which focused on the projects, some of the few projects, because the teaching of the new curriculum now, it is not just knowledge-based curriculum, it is skill-based. And every class you are handling, you must come up with a project, time in, time out. And SESEMAT is one of the organs that brings science teachers together, especially on the line of skilling and training, in line of that new curriculum. Organized that day last week, and very many things came up which were good, and it removed that doubt where people were saying that science teachers were being given money, yet they are teaching like any other subject. But I want to put it to the nation clear that the teaching of science involves a lot of motivation. First of all, science is not only taught theoretically, it is taught practically. And there is no school in Uganda without a laboratory teaching science. And when you go there, you find equipments and teachers are teaching. And the students are being transformed. So we need to encourage our teachers and support them where need be.
Today, as we celebrate the World Teachers' Day, we want to congratulate all teachers for reaching such an important day. Teachers play a critical role in transforming education and providing quality education services. And therefore, in building a quality teacher, we believe that we need teachers who are financially empowered, who are healthy, and are able to cause the transformation. To achieve that, as a union, we have started an organization called You Boost Members SACCO. So we call upon them to embrace this SACCO, and the fruits will come in the near future. I want also to take the opportunity to unveil a new project that has been initiated and approved by the National Executive Council of Uganda Professional Science Teachers Union. And that is the Science and Technology House. The union is embarking on the project of constructing the Science and Technology House, which will house the headquarters of the union and also have room for exhibition, call them science exhibition fair rooms, which shall act and provide space to showcase innovations to improve on the productivity of the learners across the country. And we are calling upon all science teachers, all well-wishers, all countrymen and women to embrace and support this project that has been unveiled by the National Executive Council of Uganda Professional Science Teachers Union. In the near future, we are going to give a detailed explanation and a detailed design of how this project is going to run. But for today, we are simply unveiling it officially to the science teachers and the country at large.